respect. The world is crumbling into chaos, and as everyone just lies around waiting for it to happen, pretending nothing is going on. I may see dead people, but I also see a lot of idiots out in the world. Everyone just sits around waiting for something to be done. But there's a problem. When everyone just sits around and lies and waits, nothing ever gets done. The idiots running the world, the idiots tearing it apart, will drive us into chaos. That's the way I see it. Give it time. You all see for yourself that history is about to be made. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? This is Reverend Dakota Franson. Today is April 30th, 2015. My God, it has been a while, you know? It's really been a while. How long has it been since my last episode? I don't even remember. I don't care anymore. You know what? Let us just go and enjoy the fact we are here. Oh my God, so much is going on. In the world of entertainment, Avengers Age of Ultron shall be joining the United States cinema selections tomorrow. And will I get to see it on opening day? No. I am so sad about this. Oh, I have to work. Yes, I have a paycheck job. I will not announce what my job is. And if any of my employers / co-workers are listening at this moment, everything I'm about to rant and rave about shall not reflect upon my place of employment. It is my personal opinion. If you have a problem with it, then fire me now. Because this is off limits. No, there are no boundaries. You cannot shout at me! This is my show. Holy crap, I was just looking at it. It's been 19 days ago. It's a good thing I finally came around to making a new episode, eh? You're not making a new one. You're not making some good stuff. You know, make it look good. Alright, Avengers Age of Ultron. Let me know how it is, because I'm looking forward to see it on my day off. It would be looks like it'd be a rather awesome movie. I already seen a few spoilers. I already seen that we have a lot going on for Marvel's future. I already have a pretty good idea of who's going to make it. I shall not tell for those who, like me, who have not seen the movie. Spoiler alert! There shall be none of that. However, now on more serious matters. Baltimore. Freddie Gray. What the fuck is going on with people? The decision is unanimous. None of these riots, none of these fights, these so-called protests have nothing to do with police brutality. Now, what they have to do is being blamed on decades of segregation, basically, and the ties that it still has in modern society. Okay, let me just say something here. If it does have anything to do with how black people were treated early in America's history, grow the fuck up, you fucking idiots. Yes, the racism is still alive. But when you do the shit you're doing right now, you're giving a fucking good reason. Now, I'm not saying all black people. I have some very close black friends of mine. I have some relatives who are half black. I love them all to death. But my God, there are reasons why stereotypes exist. Personally, I think this all was festering. It's been festering for a long time now. That is just complete bullshit. Unless your lives are being threatened, unless you are in war, unless you have absolutely no other choice but then to get violent in order to save your life or someone else's life, not to damage everybody else's homes in your community. People have had nothing. They have had nothing to do with what happened. You have no excuse for doing this. There is no good reason. In fact, hats off to the Baltimore mom that pulled her son out of the riots. Because she, unlike those fuckheads, realized what they're doing is going to get their ass shot. No officer, no soldier wants to go anywhere and put a bullet in someone. But you, Baltimore, every single one of you rioters, I don't care if you're black, white, blue, purple, green, y'all are giving them a fucking excuse to put a bullet in your head. Some of you, I think you do need bullets in your head. Now, if this was a legitimate situation, and there are instances where this type of action is the last resort. There are instances where this would be okay. But no, this is not okay. This, oh my God, it is 2015, people. We are almost halfway through 2015, and we are still allowing race to separate us. I don't give a fuck what color a person is. If they're a jackass, they're a jackass. If they're dealing drugs, they don't need to be on the streets. If they're stealing, if they're thieving, if they're trashing shit, they don't need to be on the streets. No. Prison, yes. Say the bullets were the ones that really get violent and stupid. So, my God, I hate talking about this. I hate it. It raises my blood pressure. You know, that is not good. That is not good. Life's stressful enough. And putting other people's lives in danger because you just want to fucking trash it is no excuse. My God. There's a lot of stupidity in the world. Personally, I believe if you're not involved in the situation, don't bother. Because there are things that happen that you do not see. There's an argument going out right now, according to some reports, that Freddie Gray was purposely trying to get himself injured. Knowing the reaction you're seeing right now in Baltimore and everywhere else, like Ferguson, it's a very legitimate statement. So you all are giving deadbeat pieces of shit excuses. I'm not trying to judge here, but this is stupid. Save the violence for pedophiles. Save the broken windows for little kids and animals left in hot cars. Do not allow violence to become an answer unless it is the only way for you to save a life. Whether it be your own whether it be a defenseless child or an animal, you know, like that cat, dog, even though you don't really see cats in cars anymore unless somebody's moving. But still, let us not resort to brutality unless it is our only resort left for salvation. In fact, right now, we have a lot bigger issues than this. We have countries who are dealing with vicious viruses and they don't have the resources to take care of their people. There are wars. There is fucked up shit everywhere in the world, and we are worried about the color on our skin. And let me just go move farther than that. They say that race is an old controversy, let's say. It's old news. Yeah, it is old news, but it's still very prevalent. How about something that seems to be a bit more modern, but it's been there just as long, so to speak. The right for gays and lesbians to marry. Why in the hell should we worry about that? If you have any problem with who's fucking who, your ass needs to be reevaluating your belief system. Because unless it is a pedophilic action, unless there is violence being done, why the hell should you care? In fact, some of you try to use the excuse that gays and lesbians should not get married because any children they may adopt would get harassed at school. Yeah, they're going to get harassed at school. Kids are fucking jackasses. Kids are mean to one another. It is fucking brutal what kids do these days. But how about let us make sure our children aren't assholes? I hate to talk about kids like that. I love children. I'm out in the store. I'll wave hi to the little kids I see. Give them a big old grin and sometimes even help calm down the fussy ones just by saying hi. You know what? I had that today. But still, let us not decide that. Because when have you ever heard of a gay couple? Let's just use that label right now. I know the gay community hates that term, but let us just use that for now. When have you ever heard of a gay couple abusing a child? Think it. Fluffy fans. It's almost like hearing about an Indian person not hitting up a bank. You just really don't hear about it. It's one of those one-off situations that kind of surprises you. When have you ever heard of a homosexual person abusing a child? You want to know why that doesn't happen? I bet it does happen. You know, I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm not saying that it isn't a possibility. But when have you ever heard of that? Think about it. And I'm willing to bet that I know exactly why you don't hear about it. It's because they know how fucked up people are. How screwed up, how much of a screwed up jackass society can be. And they do not want to do that to other people because they know how much it hurts. Alright, I actually have a couple songs for y'all today. Give myself a chance to cool off. Because my blood pressure, I'm getting a headache just talking about this bullshit. Anyway, the first song is called Scattered by a group called You Are a Hologram. Now, like I said, if you are a musician and you would like to have your music featured on my show, feel free to send me a message and let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you on here. In fact, with our recent syndication with iHeartRadio, that'll get your music even more out there. We'll even set it up so that way any listeners on my show can easily track down your stuff, so that way you get a nice little boost in fan base. How about that? All of this for free. Just send me a message when you can, either on Twitter, Facebook, whatever, and you should be able to find me. Now I'm going to go ahead and shut up so we can get this music playing. This is Scattered by You Are a Hologram. This is Scattered by You Are a Hologram. I hope you all enjoy. Let's just sit back and listen.
Final pieces that he needs, torn up and burned down. They are scattered in the hills.
And that was Scattered by You Are a Hologram. Now that I've calmed myself down, I do have some important pieces of news I would like to share with you all. First off, thank you for all who participated in my last Kindle giveaway on the 22nd. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the material. I'll try to have a couple more books out for you by the time we do the Christmas giveaway. Again, I'll give that more information about that as we go along. Also, if you have a Kindle, if you have a Nook, or if you even use Google Play Books, I have an announcement for you. Well, first off, we expanded to Google Play. Yay! We have been trying to expand to iTunes, but the software needed in order to sell ebooks on iTunes is only available through Macs. It can only be used on Macs. There's probably a bunch of software programs where I can convert my PC into a Mac-compatible OS system, but I really don't want to mess with it. So, if you have a Kindle Nook, Google Play device / application, you can get ebook copies of my work. In fact, I've actually started releasing ebook exclusive copies of works. So, at least for now, these ebook exclusives will be sold as one major collection once an appropriate amount has come out. But for now, they will only be exclusive. It will not be hard to get a Kindle, Nook, or a Google Play application, or even a device. It's not hard to get your hands on one of those. If you get yourself one of those, there are price drops on my books. The poetry books, The Love of a Ghost Hunter and Curse of a Ghost Hunter, have been dropped to 99 cents. 99 cents, that's it. The Ones Who Walk All Worlds, A Giant's Curse, has been dropped to $4.99. And the new ebook exclusive, The True Story of the Paranormal Raiders, is also 99 cents across all ebook platforms except iTunes. Hopefully in the near future we will actually be able to release audiobooks through iTunes, so be on the lookout for that. And like I said, being that I have a paycheck job, some of my projects will likely be delayed, but I will be sure to keep you all updated because they will both expand on The Ones Who Walk All Worlds, and they will also release a new series. I'm putting together a new series based on my travels around the world, even though I've only been to China so far, called Travels of a Paranormal Raider. These books will be sold in paperback, hardcover, and ebooks. They will basically recount everything that happened while on my travels in sort of a journal-ish format. My next travel spot will likely be Europe. In these books there will be travel tips, all sorts of fun activities, and some review. Basically, it will be one giant-ass review of the company I've actually partnered with in order to organize tour groups. Now, these groups are being tested. I have one more trip coming up to go into Europe, and some invitations have already been sent out. These are invitation-only events. So sorry, if you're interested in going, you can only come on by invitation. But if you happen to be in London, Paris, and Rome in March of 2016, try to find me, because that's where I'll be heading. Of course, I'm going to do some sightseeing and hopefully maybe catch a few spirits while I'm over there, being that I'm the guy that's been made himself familiar with the world by seeing dead people practically. So hopefully everything goes well with that trip. It's still in the early stages at this point. I will let you know on how that all goes. I'm personally very excited for this opportunity, and I hope If everything goes well, I'm likely to make these trips an annual thing. So, travels of a paranormal writer will be updated with each destination I go to. And will also offer travel tips if you ever get a chance to go on these very, very, very amazing trips, as well as some recommendations if you ever come across similar situations as I did. So anyway, just so I can before I let you go, I have another song out for you. It's called "Deliver Us from Evil" by a group called 11th Sun. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said, if you are interested in hosting your music on my radio show, feel free to give me a message on Facebook, Twitter, wherever you may be able to find me. I'll be more than happy to put you on the air if your stuff is good. That's my only really recommendation, as long as it's good. I'm not going to put out useless crap. That's mostly what I say. Never mind that. I don't put out material unless I know it's good. So anyway, here's 11th Sun with "Deliver Us from Evil." No really affiliation with the movie about Ralph Sarchi. So I hope you all enjoy. Have a good night, and I'll see you all next. Bye-bye!
Laughing at you now, laughing at you now. Wow. Who's laughing at you now? Who's laughing at you now? Only God is laughing now. God is laughing.